Welcome to the Crumb Cake Kitchen. Today we'll be making hot chocolate bombs filled with a simple and traditional hot chocolate mix and soft and fluffy homemade marshmallows. You can learn how to make the chocolate balls by clicking on the link above for my step-by-step tutorial on how to make a chocolate sphere. Smooth and silky hot chocolate mix is so easy to make and delicious, you'll never want store-bought again. Pour 3½ cups of sugar in a large bowl. Add 2½ cups of good quality cocoa. Now add 1 tablespoon of salt. Mix thoroughly and store in an airtight container. This mixture will stay fresh for months. When you're ready, mix 2 tablespoons of hot chocolate mix with a cup of hot milk. Prepare an 8x8 pan with butter or baking spray. Line the pan with parchment paper so the marshmallow is easy to remove. Now sprinkle the pan with sifted powdered sugar and set aside. Now let's make our homemade marshmallows. Put 3 packets of gelatin in the bowl of your stand mixer. Add ½ cup of water and give it a quick stir to make sure it's all wet. Add 1/2 teaspoon of salt and leave this so the gelatin can bloom for at least 10 minutes. In the meantime, make the sugar syrup. Carefully add 1/2 cup of water to the bottom of the pot, trying not to splash. Now add 1 3/4 cups of granulated sugar. And last, 2/3 of a cup of light corn syrup. It's important that you don't stir this mixture, as doing so will create hardened sugar crystals on the side of the pot that will affect your final product. Place a lid on your pot and set on medium-high heat. If crystals begin to form on the inside of the pot, use a silicone basting brush dipped in warm water to brush them away, but still do not stir the mixture. Once the sugar mixture begins to boil, check the temperature often with a candy thermometer. As soon as it reaches 240 degrees, remove the pot from the element. With the stand mixer on low, slowly and carefully pour the sugar syrup into the bowl. Remember, this liquid sugar is very hot. Turn the mixer up a little and mix until the syrup begins to get fluffy. At this point, some people like to add 2 egg whites for an even fluffier texture. However, I usually skip this step and never notice the difference. Now turn the mixer to a medium-high speed and whip until the mixture has tripled in size. This will take about 5 to 10 minutes. Once the mixture has achieved stiff peaks and begins to pull away from the sides, turn it off and add the flavoring of your choice. I'm adding pure vanilla extract here, but peppermint extract is delicious as well. The sky is the limit for flavor options. Mix on high speed until the vanilla is well combined. Quickly pour the marshmallow mixture into the prepared pan. This stuff is very sticky, and greasing your spatula ahead of time will help. Spread the mixture evenly throughout the pan. I like to use a greased offset spatula to smooth out the top. Now take a piece of parchment paper and place it on the top. Use your hand to smooth it out. I forgot to add sifted powdered sugar on top before doing this step. It's okay, but the parchment paper will need a little coaxing to pull away later. Set this aside for a minimum of 5 hours, but it will be even easier to cut if you let it sit overnight at room temperature. In the interest of time, I'm cutting a batch I made earlier this week, still so soft and fluffy. It helps to grease your knife first. Using a bench scraper to cut the marshmallows also works great. Cut your marshmallows to whatever size you prefer. Place your cut pieces in a bowl with some powdered sugar. Toss them in the powdered sugar, and they'll be much easier to pick up without sticking to absolutely everything. I like square marshmallows, but you can grease a cookie cutter and make other simple shapes as well. Imagine marshmallow hearts dipped in tempered chocolate. Here I'll cut some mini marshmallows for our hot chocolate bombs. Don't forget to toss them in powdered sugar. These homemade marshmallows will safely last for weeks in an airtight container. Last but not least, let's assemble our hot chocolate bombs using the shells I made in the previous tutorial. Place 2 tablespoons of hot chocolate mix in one side of each sphere, and add as many mini marshmallows as you can fit. In hindsight, I wish I'd put a few more marshmallows in. Heat the bottom of a pan or pot, and when it's still warm, quickly melt the edges of the empty sphere half and place it on the filled sphere. Wipe the sides gently with your finger and carefully sit it aside to harden. I'm decorating these chocolate bombs with a little white chocolate and a few simple sprinkles. Crushed candy cane pieces are also delicious. I tend to be a little conservative with the decorations I use on the outside of the hot chocolate bomb, as I place more importance on final taste over initial appearance. Let the white chocolate set and wrap your chocolate bombs in individual candy bags or place in an airtight container and store in a cool, dry place. Now for the best part of all. Place your hot chocolate bomb in a large mug and pour steaming hot milk over the top. Watch that chocolate melt away while your homemade marshmallows pop up to the surface. Give it a good stir, put your feet up, and enjoy. Hot chocolate bombs are a great make-ahead gift for friends and family, and you can make the marshmallows, tempered hot chocolate spheres, and hot chocolate mix on separate occasions, so you're not stuck in the kitchen all day. If you'd like to see more detailed tutorials like these, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell for future notifications. Thank you for watching.